All right. Oh man, look at that light. I look like I should be in a horror film or something. Look at that. It's really flattering. Yeah. Alright, what's up guys? So obviously this is not a normal video. I am in a semi right now. Sleeper cab. You can't even see in the back right now just because it's so dark. But today I'm doing my last run in a semi. And then I start doing YouTube full time. So what better way to start that off than showing you guys what I actually do. I guess let's go ahead and get started. Gotta do that to get it started. Ugh. Decided to move the camera. Up there it was a little too shaky and yeah, you couldn't really see anything. Of course you can't really see anything now either. I need a new lens. Really? It seems like more and more I'm going all the way to Chicago for like half a truck. Really? What's the point? I don't see why I'm going. Also, just to let you know, I got to work like an hour early just so I could shoot all of that. Hey, they took off my first stop. Cool. So when I first started doing the Chicago run, it was supposed to be to Joliet, which is like an hour south of Chicago. Not a big deal. You don't have to go into Chicago at all. Cool. I'd be okay with that. My boss told me that eventually we were going to start doing actual deliveries to multiple stops in Chicago. And I said, no, I do not want any part of that. Do not put me on deliveries going to Chicago because I hate Chicago, at least in a semi. Sure enough, here I am making deliveries in Chicago. It started off okay. I was staying in Chicago Monday nights and Wednesday nights, but then they decided to combine both of those days into one. So I'm doing 5 stops around Chicago, and it's ridiculous. It's the craziest freaking thing ever, and it's exactly what I said that I did not want to do. So Yeah. Woo! Yeah, it's still dark. I'm gonna give you guys like a time frame as I go about my day, just to show you what my day is like. Sorry for the clicks, but I got like 7 hours of driving before I'm even gonna stop. So as of right now, it is 1 a.m. Central Time, and that's what I will be going by, is Central Time. But yeah, that's about it. So let's get to driving. First stop to get fuel. It is 8 a.m., 7 hours like I said. So I pretty much have to take my break here too. So I get fuel, pull up, go inside, grab something to eat. That's basically it. How much do you think it's gonna be? I think I'm about half a tank right now. I need to lower that ISO, damn. Gonna go to the other side. Woo, buddy. So throughout the day, I'm gonna give you guys kind of like a background on my driving experience. So I have had my CDL for 10 years. That's a long time. I haven't done sleeper trucks, which is what I'm in now, for, I guess it was since I did over-the-road stuff. It was like 7 years before doing this now. The last place I worked at, they only had day cabs. So I would deliver around malls and stuff like that. Now, with this job, even going to Chicago, they still have me in a day cab, and then I would just stay at a hotel. But that got expensive, so now they have me in the sleeper cab. Back doing it, and it's a lot different. I definitely got used to it, like when I was over the road and everything, but not doing it for like 7 years is so different. Because the turning radius, I mean, they're like, I don't know, like an extra 6 feet longer than the day cabs. It's crazy. I just got 70 gallons, it's $208. I usually get DEF too, but I don't feel like getting it today. I'm not really that low, and this tank is like 24 gallons, and that's a lot. You don't need that much DEF. It lasts a lot longer than regular diesel. It's a rockin'. So with truck stops, you always need to pull your truck up so that other trucks can go, because people usually take a while in there, like getting food, using the bathroom, whatever, you know, all that stuff. But there's a lot of people that don't do it, and it just, oh God, why won't you move up? Just got my lunch. This is why I gained a lot of weight when I started driving trucks. I'm gonna keep trying to work on the angles for the camera. I probably should have just set up the GoPro, because this is becoming difficult. I need the lens that I used in the Philippines. That's 16 millimeter wide angle. Cool, I'm at my first stop for the day, even though this would normally be my second stop. But I got the GoPros going just so you guys can see what I see. Even though I normally roll this window down, I'm not gonna be able to do that because of the GoPro. So back to the experience thing. Since I said I've had my CDL for 10 years, I average about 2,000 miles a week, roughly. So that means every year I drive about 100,000 miles. There it is, yeah. So then that means over the course of 10 years, that is 1,000,000 miles. There we go. I have driven in reverse more miles than a lot of people have driven forwards in their entire life. I'll let that one sink in for a minute. I'll be back. All right, first stop done. Now I have 3 to go. Oh, I forgot to say, when I got here, it was 10 a.m. So that is 9 hours since I started to get to my first stop. That's why I don't like this route. Damn it. No, stop it. Jesus. Air brakes are messing with me. For this next one, I'm leaving you guys in the trailer. Also, look at this. That's the only thing for my next stop. See you guys in a little bit. Next stop. All that for one box. I just got covered in dust. There's this little forklift rolling around. Got covered. It got all up in my mouth. But anyway, on to the next one. Kind of sucks that you guys can't see me shift or anything. I'm getting close to my next stop. Can't find them, grind them. Right turn. Hammer's leaning. I'm gonna set up the GoPros again, because this one I kind of back into a dock area. It's like a covered part of the building, not officially like in the building. I'll be back. That mirror sucks. With the GoPro on it, I can't see anything. There we go. I gotta tell you guys, I hate this stop though, because these people are so slow and they always complain about something. It just... Anyway, it is 11:45 a.m. right now. Keeping up with the time frame for my day. See you guys in a minute. See, look, they still have snow. Snow over there. Some snow over there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, so I have one stop left. It's like an hour and a half away. I'm not gonna worry about recording or anything like that, but when I do get there, I'm gonna put you guys in the back of the trailer, because that stop you actually have to back into their building. So personally, I just wanna see what it looks like. We'll see you at that stop. Look at that plane. Hey, did you guys see that plane? There's another one. Isn't that crazy? Where is it? There it is. Obviously they're right by the airport, but I just thought that was cool. I'm gonna put the camera in the back of the truck. Just show you guys backing into this building, because it's like, that's the building. I gotta back into it. It's pretty cool. Whoops.
Jeff told me you're quitting.
Yep.
And you're gonna stream YouTube.
Yep. Actually, you got the camera right there as a back end.
So you gotta tell me what your YouTube channel is so we can watch it.
It's harVentures. Well, these guys are getting the last pallet. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside. Isn't that crazy? It's like the entire trailer got backed in. That is potentially my last stop ever. It's so far out of the way from everything. It's like an hour and a half away, at least an hour and a half away from the last stop. It's so far out there. There's no point in us coming from Nashville to come here. But these guys are really cool. I like them. But they were just asking about the YouTube channel and everything, so one of the guys said he was gonna check it out. Oh, it is also 1:50 in case you were keeping up with the time for the day. So that is almost 13 hours. Which normally about this time I'd be closer to 14 hours, but like I said, I didn't have that first stop. All right, I'm gonna go shut the doors and then I will see you guys at the truck stop. So I am officially parked at a truck stop. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna stay the night. And I will give you guys a tour of my home for the night, since I didn't do that earlier since it was dark. For the end time, and I will go off duty now, it is 2:10 p.m. So that's just over 13 hours. But like I just said earlier as well, it would be more. It would be 14 hours, if not more, technically. So that's why this route sucks. Anybody that's doing it, they technically shouldn't be able to do 5 stops all in the same day, at least around here, like this route specifically, but I make it work. When I was over the road, I never had a newer truck that had, it's called a tri-pack. It's basically a generator that's attached to the truck that runs off of the diesel lines, so you don't have to worry about filling it up or anything like that. Really freaking cool, especially in Chicago where it is, you know, 20 degrees, whatever. I've been up here when it was like 16 degrees before and it sucks. This tri-pack thing is actually really cool, so I'll show that real quick. You just hit this, boop, and then there are these controls right here, right by where you sleep. So you put that on heat, you gotta crank this up. I usually put it like right in the middle because it gets really warm. See, the fan just came on. It has a heat and a cool mode, or you just have a fan on. Whenever it needs it, the generator turns on its own. It's actually really cool. Really nice to have, so you don't have to just sit there and run the truck like all night, which is exactly what I did when I was over the road back in the day. I'm gonna go get some food and then I'll show you around, even though I technically just did, but whatever. Oh, you hear that? It just kicked on. And there's like a heater. Yeah, there's a vent right there. All right, I got my food, I am back. So check this out. Here is the driver's seat, obviously. All my crap in the floor. Passenger seat. The command station. As you can see, it is tall enough for anyone to stand up in here. This is the bottom bunk. I got all my stuff on here, my pillow. There's my sleeping bag, camera gear, tripod, you know. It has a radio, your own climate control, all that stuff. The tri-pack thing, which I already went over, right there. Little cubby hole for storage, little thing right there. And then it's got the top bunk. Obviously, there are a lot of truckers that have co-drivers, and this is that. And you see the buckle there. They actually have nets that you can put over yourself while you're sleeping. Connects right there. Really, you're not supposed to sleep on the top one while the truck is moving, but for the bottom one while the truck is moving, right there, the net is a good security blanket. I appreciated it when I was over the road like that. I'm officially done. I got Subway. It's the only option, but it's actually really good, so whatever. See, Subway. I was gonna go over hours of service rules with you guys real quick, just because I was telling you what times and everything all day. I basically did a 13-hour day. Pretty much you can drive for a total of 11 hours, but you can't drive past your 14th hour. So like I did 13 hours, if I was at 14 hours, you would have to stop. You can't drive past that. Once you are done, like I am done right now, you have to have a 10-hour break. So that means 10-hour turnaround from 2:30 would be 12:30. I'm probably gonna wake up at like midnight and just hit the road. I actually forgot my hat. I usually don't worry about taking a shower on the way back, and I just shower as soon as I get home. But I forgot my hat, and I'm recording a video because my hair, you can probably tell, is super freaking long. Getting my hair cut tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to go over that. I'm just kind of throwing a whole bunch of whatever into this video just because I've never done a trucker vlog. I figured some people would find it interesting and, you know, whatever. But this is my life. You know, this is what I've been doing for the past 10 years, so, and it is coming to an end. And also, I wanted to share the time frames and everything with you guys because that is the main reason why I'm quitting my job. I don't have time to work on videos. Me and Kayan talked about it. This isn't just like an out of the blue kind of thing. We kind of weighed the options, and this is something that we wanted to do. I think in order for us to actually grow more than what we are now, I have to put in all of my effort into making more videos, because right now I'm struggling. By the time I get home Thursdays, I don't feel like doing anything. I pass out. And then that just gives me the weekend to work on as many videos as I can and also record more videos. So it's just like, people have been asking me if I was excited about quitting my job, and like, I am, obviously, so I don't have to do this anymore. So I don't have to wear these shoes anymore. These shoes, I've been wearing these for 4...
Okay, I find this on the web for how do I wear any...
I didn't say Siri. Anyway, these shoes, I've been wearing these for 4 freaking years. Look at that. This is all ripped up. Yeah! Look at that tread. Yeah. As soon as I get home, garbage. Basically. It's not a bad job, it's just I hate dealing with traffic now. Anytime I drive, I just don't want to drive when I'm not working because I drive all the time. Most of the time if we go anywhere, which this will change now that I'm not going to be driving, but most of the time when we go anywhere, I make Kayan drive because I drive all day every day and it gets old. I mean, I'm looking forward to that change, but we have a lot going on, and I haven't really had a chance to think about anything really. The only thing that I didn't do is show like the gear shifter. So I might do that real quick, and then I think I'm done ending the video. I just need to end the video. This is what the problem is right there. As soon as I start talking, it's so hard to stop. And I've just been like, I just wanted to do a couple recaps. And this is why I need to end the video today instead of going tomorrow, because there's so much and I just keep talking and it just... Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the shifter real quick, and then that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna say bye now. Goodbye. Hopefully you can see also I'm barefoot. All the way over and down. That is first gear. Now how often do I use first gear? Never. All the way over and up, that is reverse. I use that a lot. In the middle and up, that's second. So it's like first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now most of the time, especially with this job, I start off in third, which is down. If I'm bobtailing, which is when I go drop the trailer and it's just the tractor, I always start off in fifth because it can handle it. Then there's a little lever right here. I don't think you guys can see it, but you can hear it. You hear that? You hear that switch? Ooh, that's nice. Go to fifth, hit the switch, then as soon as you come out of gear, it changes. You hear that? Then you go all the way over, down, that's sixth gear, then 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. And this shifter is kind of weird. This is an international. I really prefer Freightliners. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Bye.